Sure. What's up? What? Sure. Okay, sure. My name is Tebo Simelane. That's my governmental name. And then Cracks World 3 is what most people might just know me as. Yeah. I write, I rap, I love kids, I'm a believer. Yeah, sure, that's just me. I don't know how far to take it, but yeah, if I were to say more, I would take forever. But that's just who I am. I'm a breadwinner, I'm a firstborn, I am from a family of 3. I have a little younger brother. I'm from Swaziland. Mfabamvu is my hood. Yeah. I do music, I love art at large. I even don't really like to call myself a rapper, but that's just how I seem to appeal to the most people. Yeah, they see me as a rapper, but I'd like to believe I'm more of it. I can do more, like I can act. The rapping thing, I would just say maybe I started doing it from my own mind, like writing at the age of 11, I would say. But otherwise, before then, I've been reciting other rappers' songs and whatnot, popular songs from there. I've been told of things I was doing back at kindergarten, like a crash that I never knew of, which were just signs to say, one of this one will become this. Will become an artist, an entertainer, or a modern type, 21st century troubadour. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, I've always had the love for it. As a kid, I know that for a fact. But when I saw like young artists that like got to be blessed at an early age to do this thing that I'm doing now, I haven't even really done it to my fullest potential to say maybe I'm at my prime now. But seeing artists like Babum Zambi and Abum Sawawa that started it off, Nabo Wow, that were kids at my age at that time, I was like, wow, what? So I can take it this far as a kid even, and still they're still alive to this day, to say maybe they then got hooked up in bad things, but they managed to leave. Some are married, they're living off it. So it was an eye-opener to me, and I just decided right there and then. So I would say, when was that? When Zambia dropped his first album. Your Hollywood, was it Hollywood to whatnot? But yeah, yeah, that album, yeah, those were the days that I started deciding. I didn't know jack on how to begin with, but I just knew it, so it's okay. I'm going there. I don't know if it's a pity, but because I'm still alive, I would say they are being reflected right now with me being here, I guess, because my favorites are late right now, and they happen to die the same year, which is Pro Kid and Double HP. It's still the saddest thing, like even talking about it right now, it kind of gets me shaking, because I really couldn't believe it, that how can trendsetters like that die like that even in the same year, so from then it was then just hard for me to really consider any other person as a role model right now. I can just spot good art and be like, okay, there's something in there, but to say I really want to follow the artist and be like a follower or really try to understand where they come from or what they say every now and then, I just look into their music and don't try to get involved personally with them anymore, because I was really disappointed with my first or ideal role models and how they ended up, fresh young men. Of course, it was just said and not only coincidental for me. Okay, let me start off internationally. I'll try to see if I could think of one. I'm not saying here maybe I'm trying to imitate what they did or whatnot, but I'm just saying they kind of gave in this character I have, Jarul. I listened to a whole lot of Jarul, Your Pain Is Love, and then I was still building myself. I didn't know at that time, I was just listening to hip hop at that time, but I really, really loved his stuff. So yeah, and then locally it was Pro Kid. I never knew Pro Kid. When I moved from Swaziland, when I came to SA, after my dad passed on in 2005, I did my grade 11 matric here. So I didn't know there were battles, like hip-hop battles. I didn't know much about them. So I used to just write anyway. From a long time ago, I had scripts. So when I started rapping with someone, people knew, because during break time I never went anywhere. I just sat there and I wrote my rhymes during the whole break time, up until someone called me a girl. I remember Zinhle came, called me, "Hey, there's a battle upstairs, come through, come check it out, because you're always here writing some stuff." So I went up there and I entered, I rapped, and I won the battle like that. So that guy I was battling at that time mentioned stuff like, "I'm trying to be a pro kid wannabe." I didn't even know pro at that time. So I went and checked out pro, and I got head and tails, and I kind of saw myself in it, because I started off rapping in Zulu, so I just switched to my original mother tongue, and thank God for pro for that, because things just became way easier, rapping in Swati now. It was like somewhat a walk in the park anyway. So yeah, pro, double HP, and now in the new school, I would say youngster CPT. There's something about him. I like the signature of just being able to tell that, that's straight up from South Africa right there. I just like that, because cats just want to sound like all the other international Western rappers we've heard already. I mean, come on, you can't be rapping in it. You can never be able to rap better in English than maybe your Jiggers and your Lil Wayne and everything. I try to put in my language, where I come from, try to tell it even just by the way I flow. Yeah, originality. Yes. So that's what's up.
Okay. Now, there were circumstances that made those two cats, Pro Kid and Double HP, leave this game, leave this world. And they remain, even now, those demons in the game.
Mm.
So when you've looked at that and understand how the game really works, and the pitfalls that exist for artists, what terms have you set in your mind to say, I will do this, I won't do this?
With that one, I even really wish I could get someone to maybe even answer, somebody matured who have tasted maybe both sides of this thing, because I feel like the love of money or materialism has everything to do with it. With me, I've never been brought up with a silver spoon in my hand, and till to this day, I don't determine my success with the amount of money I have in my wallet or in the bank. With me, it's just the love. Am I loving what I'm doing? Am I happy with what I'm doing right now? Is it beautiful even when I listen to it, from a bird's eye or ear perspective? So I feel like if a person would just know what it is they want to do with the gift that God gave them, rather than what it is they can draw, or what number of people they can draw into what they are doing. It's not really about the following here. Like, just accomplish your mission, man. Like, do your things right. Don't try to step on other people's toes to get your point done or head. So if it isn't about material and money, you will basically be able to stay and last longer in this industry without having to be drawn elsewhere. Just stay on your lane. It shouldn't be really about cash and whatever else that we people create. Besides the fact that I was raised by a family that praises, and praise. My grandfather was a pastor, so my daddy grew up under the hands of a pastor as a dad, and I grew up under the hands of a granddaddy who's a pastor. You know what I mean? So we were forced to go to church. We never really liked it. I don't remember myself liking to go to church. But up until I matriculated here in Joburg, just when I thought I was at a field where I can try and exercise my art, I found God the most. That's just one strange thing that happened with Joburg for me. Because, that's just basically what happened. So it was easy for me to connect, because actually I already understand the frequency. I've already tapped into it. So yeah, that was, I guess that's why I feel like I should understand that my gift isn't just something that I need to use to satisfy myself. It has to be something that will benefit the next person as well. So yeah. With Swaziland, I feel like there's just too much for me to do. I don't feel like, I know that I've done so much like musically. I haven't really reached out to my people or my friends like that, like how I've done here in South Africa, because here in South Africa I've been working with so many NGOs like your Live Lives, your Scripture Unions, YWAM, and all that. So I feel like I've done too much groundwork, like your street work, 99, like outreaches, than I have done in Swaziland. Because in Swaziland, not even most people really know or can put the face to the name of the music they are listening to. Some people even doubt I am the cracks I claim to be. So when I came here, it wasn't even really about who I am, where I come from. I was just starting afresh, but trying to do things right. Even right now, I'm still trying to put in the same effort, energy, and character I put in with Swaziland that made me this big in Swaziland. I'm trying to apply it here. But now it's quite challenging because I was never alone that side. I had people that assisted me here and there. So with the relocating, obviously, I couldn't relocate with everyone. I already had a band that side. I don't have a band currently here. I know people here and there that play that instrument, but it's not really a complete band. So I'm still trying to put all that so I can just take off in a way I want to, which is the next album being an unplugged one. But up until I get the band, y'all will just have to wait for the album. I'll be giving away your singles and mixtape, EPs, whatever. And this, Okay. The motivation to the youth. The first one that stands out right now from the top of my mind would be respect. Respecting your authorities. Respecting your elders. That would be just one best one for now. Because for someone to even try and sympathize with you, they would have to see if there's any respect given to them. Of course, that respect has to also be given back to whoever's respecting you right now. But give it first. That's all I can say. Yeah. Humble yourself. Yeah, visuals. That's what I can say. That will be the one word I'm gonna give to anyone right now. Because people don't really know me like that, they just know the music. So I just wanna give you guys more and more content in terms of visuals, where you can get to see what I'm all about. It might not be musical at all times or have anything to do with music, but for you to just know what I do throughout the day, how I spend my time, how I kill. I'll try to upload that the mafeke way, so look out to it. You guys, you need to just look. That's what's up. So yeah, I'm shooting music videos. I'm gonna be dropping a mixtape. I have an EP. I have a Street Graduate mixtape dropping. I have Swap dropping as well. It's a gospel mixtape. I'm looking forward to that one because I think like it's gonna be something new. I'm just trying to put in like street hip hop, but the content, as much as the delivery will still be street, but the content is just on some get up and go, get it yourself, pray. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to Ironstone. Shout out to Prince. I'm working with Prince as well. Hey man, I've been with Prince from a long time ago, so I still work with the same guys. I'm still trying to draw them all back to me here. Prince is all the way from Malawi. So yeah, and Stitched On, who is now Ironstone, is all the way from Nigeria. And yeah, it's just work. And they're all camping here. I don't know, Stitched On is going to be leaving in the next 2 months. So we're trying to push so many singles right now to the Swap project. Swap, which means Street Worship and Praise, Volume 1. So that's what we're going to be dropping. I'm going to be working it with Ironstone. So yeah, look out to the first singles dropping this year actually. Because just before he leaves, all those should be done, recorded and shot. Music videos too. So yeah, there's a whole lot, man, happening in the pipeline. Okay, I like that question because it's very important for any other artist out there. I feel like they should also consider that when they want to make their way in proper in the music industry or in the entertainment industry rather. I have an image that I would really like to have Cracks portray himself as far as the outfit is concerned and all that, but it's nothing fancy. It's just an attire. I need to just hook it up, find someone who can just get that thing sold my way. It's a garment. I would like to just rock that every time, and I'm not really one that just like tattoos. I don't have tattoos. I don't do piercings, and What else do so many people do? I do not. I'm not into things. I don't wear jeans. I'm always in check pants. I'm a strange person. Sometimes I think maybe that's why these girls can't keep up with the guy. Because I'm too low key, man, at times. And what else? The hair. I started off as a neat guy, like how J. Cole started off. J. Cole is actually a good example because he's also like, all that in the hair. But then again, with me right now, let me start you like from now, take you back. Right now, I've got this afro that's a little bit untaken care of. Just before the lockdown, they're still dealing with this whole COVID pandemic. I was supposed to shoot a script to this music video called Tongues, where I'm supposed to like be cutting my dreadlocks. I don't know if it's a sign of me being pure, but I was told that I need to keep my hair, don't cut it now, because very soon we'll be shooting. That was before the lockdown hit, and then now the lockdown happened, and I still asked my directors, can I cut my hair off, like keep it, because it just might shoot. And Stitched On, or Iron Stone rather, is one of the artists on the song, so that means the shooting will happen just before he leaves, because he's gonna be leaving in just before before July. So I had to keep the hair, man. Like it was just for the script right now. So if I look any Gali Tulu and whatnot, now you know why. It's for a script. And then I had dreadlocks before. That doesn't mean I never ate meat. I still ate meat and everything. I just like to change. I just dyed this. Now I'm gonna still dye more. So guys, please don't mind my hair. Don't mind my hair. At least I'm clean.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having Naya. Of what? Of just the free. I didn't see this one coming. Where do I start? Oh, I'm alive. I guess it's another reason for me to be sorting my life. I rest when I lie late, about 2 in the morning, survive. Yes, it's a mission. I'm writing a song. Call it a high charge joint. Then ati akasimelane movala ngiyavula vele solo. This is how I make my money. The track ifana nadali la nakudlalele matagi baro things ngibita party. But to blowele my party, my music is doesn't really have to be a minute. Mene big headed get so vele ngeke nisimele simphethe keke nakini plagwe mathende makuvela thina kule game ngoma vele ngeke usimele thina shaya ngesithenze book sibukudela swayi kusilonza mangabe ukhukhumele sibukudela ukuthi manje uzibone leli buku vele man, we can go on and on, but that's me. No cursing at all, man. It's just for everyone to listen and enjoy in the presence of your grandparents and your parents. That's what's up. B. Oh yeah, that's what happens when I'm done.